Greetings and welcome to Live with Chatufa. We are meeting on your platform as always, where we discuss about issues that are concerning the nation of Zimbabwe. Quite a lot is happening in the nation. We are at a time where there is a lot of exciting things happening, especially for those that are looking forward to the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. Gogomtanga, I hope you are doing well. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Mbare residents accuse Mafume Council of using fake chemical to kill Tsikidzi. Just imagine what Jacob Mafume is doing. Quite very sad that we are seeing this kind of corruption, which is so amazing happening in Harare City Council. The Tsikidzi problem has been very rampant in that area of Mbare, and the people have complained, residents have complained, and last time we saw Harare City Council employees getting there with some, sprays and, the equipment, the PPEs, and they looked like they were doing something that is progressive there. But unfortunately, what we are now hearing is that it has now become even worse. And they are even saying that they suspect highly that the chemical that was used by the Mafume Council was actually a fake thing. They were just faking it because now there is even multiplication of these Tsikidzi. So this is just a sign that there's no, our health standards have just deteriorated in the country. This is just a sign that we are dealing with some animals. They are just putting corruption everywhere. Why? So somebody has actually, misappropriated funds for that spraying session. I'm telling you, that activity has already been affected by corruption. Somebody has taken money there, and they ended up just bringing water, which is just colored to spray those, insects. And the people of Mbare are crying, and this is the situation. But of course, we also want to tell the people of Mbare to learn, because these are the people also that are problematic in our country. The Mbare people are like the Uzuba people, because they continue to vote for ZANU-PF. Mbare is the only place where ZANU-PF MP wins, outrightly. And these people, we saw them even during this stay away. They are the ones that are also filling up the streets and just saying a lot of rubbish and insulting Comrade Geza. And these are the people that are complaining again. Yeah, let them complain, because I think they must learn the hard way that they must stop supporting Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF. They must stop supporting anyone who is aligned to ZANU-PF. We are saying, let's fix the country. Let's push these people out. And yet they don't want to listen. I don't know what is wrong with the people in Mbare, whether there are people that were taken from their villages and then they were dumped in Mbare. I don't know why they don't want to wake up like town people who understand that cities don't belong to ZANU-PF. Cities belong to the opposition. No matter who comes, they should still be defeated as long as they are coming from ZANU-PF. So now they are crying foul and saying that Mafume should have used. They must have. They must remember Mafume is Mnangagwa's son. Yeah, it's Mnangagwa's son. These are buddies, right? And Mafume has graduated. Remember, he has also been counted among Zigananda. So he's graduated into the thieves of ZANU-PF. Imagine somebody who is coming from supposedly opposition is now counted as a Chigananda. The only person who is counted as a Chigananda who is not 100% ZANU-PF. Can you just imagine? So this is why this corruption is corruption again that is affecting the people of Mbare. So we have heard and seen videos of them complaining, a lot of them saying that Mafume is fake. Mafume should have used something that is not even the chemical, because the situation is actually gotten worse. Let's just listen to the complaints coming from the president.
Tachiziva nyika yeZimbabwe tetasenetsiki tatiziva kuti dzikubva kupi dzichienda kupi tachiziva tidzakamboya nani nezvanhu vemakombi wakaenda kuDZ kuEkwezi onzi Mbare Tsikidzi Mbare Tsikidzi takungodedzerwa saka tashaya mufaro status neTsikidzi mushonga wavo vakwanza mvura malimitas avo vakatitanzisai pama8 takadaro dzadendera uyaiwa mutsauri
right. So you can see they are complaining about the dilution part of it, which means a lot of chemical was, I mean, in fact, not enough chemical was bought. So they decided to make it, covered up. Where money was stolen, they are covering up with water. And that's exactly what has happened. So how do you expect Tsikidzi to die when actually you are putting more water than the chemical? It is all because of that. Saka, I don't know, just really room why. Jimmy not eat deep fair. The guy was room because I was going to see what you have. Do you want to run much for trust and pay if you have a vanity steering? It's over my stay away. Do I took a comrade together? So this is exactly what we are saying, that they must learn. Mbare people, when we say let's remove Mnangagwa and all his surrogates, that's exactly what we mean. This issue of continually supporting these people is not going to work at the end of the day. We are going to suffer as a people if we don't allow ourselves to gather ourselves up against these people, because those are some actually. And the greetings apostle chi chakanaka chingabve kuna Mafume mwana wa idiot hapana hapana mkoma Georgia chitu chine chibva kupi, because in their DNA hakuna, there is no good in their DNA. Gogo Piri Maswera say, and the city and poor must start to clean China. Yes, yeah, because I'm Harare in China and Porta. Harare is just dirty. I don't even know what to say. And the red pair Mafume is satanic and should be locked up in the news. Very, very soon. When we cross over to the main channel, Chatufa TV Productions, we're going to be talking about Madockets. Madockets are Gadzirwa by the revolution, and also pour the new administration to persecute and prosecute those Ganandas and everyone who has committed crimes. And how are you, family and Apostle Chatufa? Corruption is everywhere. Let's continue praying. God is in control. People must wake up. Yes, indeed. They should know. Continue struggle. Not continue to vote people that are failing them left, right, and center. We can't allow that to happen. And my pastor Chatufa Maswera saying, I don't know whether it's brother or sister Shingai, because these are names that are unisex. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Gogochi Mu Maswera say, Hans, good evening, family. Chatufa Chete. Nessa Kaitano, how are you doing? I hope everything is well. Gogoman does. Thank you so much also for being on this show as we are discussing Tsikidzi Zaruma van Pambare apana kumira zvakanaka para kuchowa munhu netsikidzi. Right. We are telling them so that they learn. Vanofanira kudzidza the hard way. Because if you allow corruption and you vote corrupt individuals and politicians, this is the end result. We will end up crying ourselves. Asi pavanenge vachiti viva fe tinenge tichivaudza kuti varume muri kuti fe kuti kudii, hapana chinozoti fe apo. Zvinhu zvese zvinongozoti fo ezvinozvi maona manje. Corruption manje is taken over, and they fail now to say what is who, which is which, who is who, and who is doing this. And vari kubvunza dzabva kupi, hapana. What do you expect? Mbare is dirty. Mbare magaba kwese kwekwe china iriko kwekwe. What do you expect? There's nothing that you can ask him. Even mai vari kutaura hanzi hatizivi kuti yakabva kupi netsvina yavainayo. Vari kutovhunzawo hanzi kwai Tsikidzi dzakabva kupi. But look at how dirty she is herself. You can see for yourself that hapana kutomira musha. Hanzi isona mukoma chance Chatufa imboita sawikine ari pakinya. Aiwa ndichakuitirai, ndichakuroverai patechitaura nezvigananda. Because tikutaura nemadockets ezvigananda agadzirwa. I'll be showing you the dockets when we cross over to the main channel. Ndichazokuroverai taikoko, right? Ndokwemashow madiki kuno kwatinongorova ma-quick updates of just telling you exactly some of the things that are happening. Gogo Thomas, kunjani koko, hayi siyakutanda kokwetu. Right, Sister Lorraine Maswera say, thank you so much. So this is how it is. So let's watch and see how things are going to continue unfolding. But definitely, I don't expect, or we rather don't expect anything to improve with Mbare as long as Jacob Mafume is there and his corrupt council as well as Mnangagwa are there. It is not going to work. So they will continue to cry and cry and cry, but it is not going to be of any help until they vote right, until they remove corrupt individuals, and then we have a leadership that cares for its people. Those people simply need to be taken, all of them. They must need to be taken as families, then caravans, and then they stay in caravans. Those buildings, pull them down and then they start building beautiful buildings and then bring them back. Those way. Otherwise, those things are just beyond even even renovation, because there are cracks everywhere. You can't renovate something like that. Family temporary caravans, government, feed government, from that place. Then all those structures are pulled down. Rubble, then what foundations, then they make some better, flats, which are also a little bit modern, which can resonate with the times in which we are. I wish that could be done for those areas, and not only there. And what's the other area there? As you are going, is on your way to Magwegwe. This other side, there are also some flats that are like that. You need to just get rid of those ones. Old flats, they need to be taken down, and then better ones are constructed. If we have a willing government, that is possible. It can happen. So that's exactly what we are talking about. And hi, brother Shatufa. What time are we going to the main channel? Right? One show up after the second show. I took it a man pan. We are crossing over to the main channel. Dog needs no pizza as always, right? So that's exactly what it is. So we are praying with the network that it can, because then it will have to be later when it improves. But yesterday and today it was not that bad. It was behaving fairly good. So we'll be crossing over after the second show that we are doing just after this one. Otherwise, this is what it is, just updates and giving you next time. Otherwise, thank you so much. This is what it is. We'll continue to give you updates. One more show here, then we cross over to the main channel. Otherwise, salute and be blessed.